Hello, amazing people. My name is Waridi, your podcaster for this very, very amazing podcast, Being Waridi, where I am apologetically myself and I tell stories about things that right now when I think about, I feel so cringe. So today I'm going to talk about a very familiar topic. I think most of you have ever been in the situation, or rather, you have put someone in that situation, or better still, you've seen people around you going through the same experience. So I'm going to talk about peer pressure. Let that sink in. Peer pressure. So peer pressure is a universal thing. I don't think it just takes place, it occurs to just one niche of people. So even parents, people in very good workspaces, primary school children, and just everyone does experience peer pressure. So for me, I think this is something that really stressed me at the time because of the position I was in, or whatever people took me to be. And at the end of it all, I end up being very, very embarrassed. And I think that was the turning point for me. I just decided I'm going to be unapologetically myself. And I won't allow people to, make me do things. Juu after all, hawakunifunga kamba kwa mkono, wakaniambia fanya hivi. So this time I was in high school. So I don't think I'll mention the high school for reasons best known to me. So if you know my high school at the time, comment down below. Tuma kwa comment tuseme ni gani. So I was in high school at the time. I think I was in Form 1. So there's like a high pipe that comes in school after you do something. So at that time I was participating in modeling, by the way. At that time, very seriously, not jokingly. So tukafanya auditions. There's like a cultural event coming up the second nini. So I think from there some few people knew me more than what walikuwa wananijua. So there's this craze of people who I think were older than me at the time. They're like, hey, you're pretty. Hey, your boyfriend must be lucky. Bas. Tuko Form 1. Concept tumeingiziwa ni boyfriend concept. At this time, what should we be doing in school? Number 1, studying. 2, study. 3, kusoma. Hey, so me, I think this is a cool thing because every other time I sit with these girls, even girls in my class, they're talking about, my boyfriends, one day we went where, we did what, he bought for me this. Hey, this girl here, anajua tu masomo, ametoka primary school with studies, has come to high school for studies, amalize shule enda akakuwa nani? Daktari. I wanted to do like forensic science at the time, you just enter into OB/YGI and stuff. So see, I'm very focused, but then ikaanza inanisumbua kichwa. I'm like, hey, kwani all these girls around me have boyfriends, me I don't have. Then there was one particular time I was hanging out with some Form 3s. Then one person made a joke and was like, hey, so and so, ati anakaa hivyo na akona boyfriend, na we hata hauna. So everyone started laughing and I took it personally, by the iliniuma. So after kusikia uchungu, I was like, you know what, resolution number 1. After I go for midterms, I must come back to school with a what? A boyfriend. So I go home, nimekaa, kawiki kamekaka, like first day, second day, third day, hakuna dalili ya pali nitatoa boyfriend. So I'm just stuck in the house, I'm thinking, nitadu nini? So I'm thinking because, it was like a bet, like, me, I have a boyfriend, I'll come back, I just don't tell you guys because I like keeping it private, I started all those other conversations, and I don't have sayo. So when I told these girls this, they were like, if you come back with proof, like a photo or like a letter he wrote you or something, just something that is showing there are 2 of you. And I was like, okay, for a letter, I could have told anyone to draft a letter. So kutakuwa na tutajua aje. I wanted it to be as authentic as possible. Nitishe hawa watu. Hey, so what do I do? I'm scanning around just, people have put like their profile pictures and everything. At that time, kumukeni, hatukuwa na status WhatsApp, my guys. There was no status. Kulikuwa tu na about, na unaweza weka profile picture peke yako. So as I'm scanning around, and then I come across this picture. Semeni kijana kuiva. This guy was looking good, by the way, he was brown skin, looking nice, he's made his hair nice. I don't think he was in high school at that time. And there's always a craze about being in high school and your boyfriend is like in campo or something of the sort. So I look at this picture, just neatly groomed, look at like a half picture, black shirt on. I can really remember that face, honestly. So kupata hii picture, I was like, you know what? Let me use this picture. So I go and put it on my profile picture, and then hapo kwa about, I write what? I wish things could be better between us. I still miss you. To just show I don't have any other evidence. Ni tulikosana. Like so my friends from there start texting me, hey, that is your boyfriend, he looks good, oh, you guys look good together, oh, I wish I could see you guys together. So there najua nisha establish. So as conversations are going, you know, in and out about who has a good looking boyfriend and who does not, Waridi is among the list of, you know, with that group that were having that craze, has a good looking person. So I go back to school, then there was a girl called Michelle. So Michelle asked me, by the way, do you know that boy? Aki anakaa vizuri. So every other time she's questioning me if I know this guy. Me, I'm just laughing. We wacha. Aki, thanks. Ati unamjua, mlikutana wapi? So nipe back story. So every time I'm just laughing, I'm like, akuna we achana nayo. Hey, so people start questioning. So every other time that topic is brought out, people start laughing, and not ile, like, you know, the girls giggle and they're talking about something. It's not that kind of giggle. It's this really bad laughter, almost sarcastic. So I start questioning, kwani mvua imeanza kuninyeshea wapi? Where did the rain start beating this girl? So I chillax, I don't do anything. I'm just beaming the radar. I'm looking. I don't know what is going on at this point. So this girl, one day we're just tunapiga story, and then a friend of mine comes and tells me, hey, you know what? That guy you posted, by the way, is Michelle's neighbor. Moment of silence. This guy is Michelle's neighbor back at home. And to add on that, they have been childhood friends. So they were childhood friends. They were like families know each other. So they would meet up when these families are going out for lunches, doing, you know, meetups and everything. But then this guy is older, as I said before. So at ikafika point, they moved to Michelle's estate. Sindio? So when they moved there, of course, they are more close than ever. So akamuonyesha. So this guy went and told the friends. He had friends in high school who's like fresh out of high school and stuff. Akaenda kuambia, sitasema alikuwa shule gani. Akaenda kuambia friends wake what happened from that school. And then everyone else came to know I was a liar. Mimi nilikuwa muongo, you know, because of pressure that was not even there. So later on, it costed me, because my friends, like, to say anything to them ndo wakubali. It used to take such a struggle for quite some time, because they feel like, so ulitudanganya ile story, went for miles, you know, to just danganya. So what shows you're telling the truth? So it took me a lot to actually like come back in the same page with them, whereby I could tell them something and they believed, and I was very, very embarrassed, of course, at the end of the day. And from there I told myself, to save face, I will always say the truth. I will not succumb to pressure. So if you're out there and you've ever been in a similar situation or worse, then my advice to you is just be unapologetically yourself. You don't have to subscribe to what each and every other person out there has, and things will be easy for you. And that was today for our mini episode on being Waridi. Until next time, ciao. Unapologetically ourselves. So guys, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Until next time, bye.